Welcome to the One Decision Away podcast. I'm your host, Kellyanne Gorman, an entrepreneur, author, content creator, and founder of Kellyanne Cares. This is your space for mindset shifts, personal growth, wellness over 40, productivity, my favorite, and creating a life that feels aligned and intentional. Here we talk about real experiences, reinvention, new chapters, and what it actually takes to rebuild, refocus, and move forward with clarity. Every day you have the opportunity to make a new choice, and that one choice can change everything. Because you're one decision away from a completely different life. Let's get started. Okay, I want to start off this episode by saying thank you, because after 9 years of podcasting, ending one show and starting a new one, let me just tell you how humbling that is, but how excited I am to be so much more aligned with all of the content that I've been creating for you. Thank you so much for commenting on the post, on Substack, on sharing it with your friends, on leaving reviews. All of that means so much. And honestly, it's the only way to get the show seen by other women who are searching for this type of content. So I just wanted to start off episode number 2 with a big thank you. I'm so grateful that you're here today, because today's episode is going to be about setting expectations, realistic expectations for yourself, setting boundaries, and what you can do each day to move the needle in order to achieve your dream life. Why am I talking about this? Because I'm literally doing it myself. In 30 days, I'm envisioning myself to be somewhere else by water, traveling, I'm not sure. But what you need to do in order to do these things is make room for that new energy, that new vibe. I write about this in my book, Everything is Messy. You want to declutter. So get rid of all of the negative energy, all the things that you're holding on to, like you just don't need it. So for example, what I did yesterday literally took me hours. I went through my entire wardrobe because, clothes hold energy too. And there are so many pieces I've been holding on to, and so many pairs of pants I've been holding on to that I will never fit in again. Even if I lost 60 pounds, they're not going to fit me correctly because I have lipedema and my body looks different, and lymphedema. And so I'm going to do a whole episode on that once I start finding surgeons and get into all of that on another show, because it's really important to share this type of content for other women searching for it, just as I was. And I want to share that I threw away so many articles of clothing as well as supplements. Now, as you may or may not know, I have 2 different accounts, my Everything is Messy and my Kellyanne Gorman official TikToks, and they're both TikTok shop accounts. So I get sent supplements. I was for a while daily getting them. And I finally decluttered because I need to act as if something is already happening. So when it's time for me to move to my next place, my new adventure, I need it to be very simple. In the garage, I already have my clear bins that I still have been holding on to from my Mexico move. And honestly, all that is like kitchen and photo albums and things that I've had from when I traveled the world for like 10 years. I don't know why I'm losing my voice. And that stuff needs to go. I've already downsized that tremendously. And I just needed to get through skincare, supplements, clothing, and beauty products and shoes. And I finally did it. So less is more space. And I just reorganized my entire room and office area in the space that I have so that it's just a fresh new vibe. And I did that when I started this show. I needed a clean slate. I needed a white wall. I needed everything so that I could just start from nothing. And that's something that I always have to do whenever I'm working on a new project. I always say I need a new notebook for everything that I'm working on. Like each client needs a notebook. Each project I'm working on needs a notebook. Like nothing can be combined. So once you declutter and you make room, you want to organize your space with like new intentions, new energy. Get like a good room spray. I love, what are the names of them? I'm trying to see. It is something Wolf. I forget. I got it from a store in Encinitas in San Diego that sells my book. Let me just get it because it's going to drive me nuts because they're my absolute favorite. And these are so important to me. So I want to share them. Oh, Wolf Spirit. Okay, so the brand is called Wolf Spirit. I'm not an affiliate. I don't even think they have an affiliate. situation, but it's Wolf Spirit Sage. And so the room sprays I have are the Money Spray and the Blessed Sage with lavender. And this one, if you can hear, it's infused with clear quartz and amethyst. So the Money Spray I always spray before I work on a new project or I launch something. And it's a really different spray. It's cinnamon, clove, eucalyptus, lemon, rosemary, orange blood, and other essential oils. And then the Blessed Sage with lavender has eucalyptus, lavender, cedar leaf, juniper berry, and geranium. So they're very different sprays, but I'm obsessed, and I've been using these for at least 5-6 years. So I just wanted to give you the name for that. I'll link it in the show notes so that if you want to shop their website, I don't have a code, but I think when you sign up as a new customer, you get like 20% off. They are like $15 a piece, I think. It's worth it. They're phenomenal. So you want to spray something like that, or put your crystals out. You want to light some incense, whatever you need to do. Redo your office, redo your furniture, move a space around, create a brand new space, a brand new vibe. These are the things you want to do when you are trying to create your dream life and create something that doesn't exist. You need to start from scratch in a brand new, fresh spot. For me, taking it from my own experience, this has always worked best for me. And you want to set your own intentions and goals and make a list of realistic ones. Because if you can't achieve them over and over and over again, it's like, why are you setting yourself up to not be successful, to fail? Like, do something realistic. For me right now, 30 days is not really realistic, but I know I can do it. And if you write everything down and you're allowed to cross it off, there's just something. So I know a lot of people are digital and they do color-coded digital calendars and all of that, but I wrote my entire book, Everything is Messy, with a pencil from Blackwing and a notebook. Like, I have to write stuff down. My entire wall is covered with projects and to-do lists and things I'm creating and affirmations and all the things. So there's just something really special about like pen to paper or pencil to paper, and you want to document it if you can. Like, hold yourself accountable. That's a great way. Like, when I was launching this show, I have to really get used to not saying the Kellyanne Cares podcast. First of all, because I had to redo the intro like 3 times. And you want to make sure that if you are going to document it, it's going to hold yourself accountable, but share your story to help others. That's the whole purpose, right? So I did that to launch of this podcast. I did kind of like a behind the scenes of how to launch a podcast in a week. And you can honestly do it in a day if you wanted. But I've been developing shows, more than 30 shows now, writing, producing, developing for clients over the last several years. And take it from me, I know all the tricks. And it depends on what kind of show you want to launch. There's no rules in podcasting. Okay. Always remember that. If you're looking to launch a podcast, if you're looking to guest on a show, there's no rules. Everything is creative and it's totally up to you and how you want to work it. Now, you want to put in the work once you have your space, your energy, your vibe, like all set, ready to go. You also want to double down. When people aren't looking, double down. When you don't have any plans, double down. And I heard this from Ed Milet. There's like some quote he said like years ago where like you do it harder or you do like 1 more minute or 2 more minutes or something, but doubling down is just putting your fucking head down and getting to work. There are so many things that I have not accomplished in 2026, and we are halfway through, kids, and I am not happy with that. And I would like to achieve all of those by the end of the year, and I literally am giving myself 30 days to get a lot of that knocked out. I know that I can. I'm super focused. If I have my meal preps ready to go, there's nothing that's going to stop me. If I wake up earlier and I do my walks and I do my vibration plate and I do everything I need to get done, like, you cannot stop me. I am on a mission and I am ready to get what I want in my life accomplished. And that may be living by the beach again. That may be traveling. That may be, I'm not sure. That's the part I still have to figure out. So I should probably make a TikTok about that. But when you're going through something, you want to just ask yourself, like, how can I get out of this situation? Or what do I truly want out of my life? Like, and also like, what's going to move the needle? What is truly going to make you happy? Like, seriously, ask yourself these questions. That's what I do. And I journal about it all the time. It is up to you to take control of the situation and not quit. And it's up to you to create your own dream life. You don't need to be mimicking somebody else. I'm 48. I'm not married. I'm single. I don't have kids. Do I want that? I don't know. I need time to figure it out, but we're running out of time. So these are the things that I'm journaling about, and I'm just sharing this with you because I know I'm not the only one. And if you want me to get really like woo-woo on you, because, I already shared my money spray and my sage spray and all this stuff. There is a full moon happening and Mercury is about to be in retrograde. So when I was reading things that I had posted on my Instagram stories, it says something about revisiting like old emotions and old memories and conversations with like a new understanding, like having more clarity. And I believe that. And there's a lot of things that are happening in my life that I'm like, oh my God, like it's always spot on. And so you just need to trust the process, trust yourself, and know that you need to become the person that you are writing down, that the person you're becoming is the person that you're manifesting and visualizing and wanting to become. Because if the thought even crosses your mind, it's meant to be. If it is meant to be, it will be. Okay? Trust me when I say that. I know I get a little woo-woo on my shows, but there's a reason for that. And something else about setting boundaries is that in order to get your work done and in order to accomplish your goals, you're going to have to wake up earlier. You're going to have to double down and put in the work. You're going to have to set boundaries. If setting boundaries makes somebody walk away from you, it means that they only stayed for what they could have taken from you. And you know who said that? Somebody named Lisa Nichols. I literally wrote it down. It came up on like this motivational app that I canceled, but I still get the alerts on my iPhone for some reason. But I want to talk to you about more of your goals and how I can help you like achieve them. So I would love for you to join me over on my Substack and let's like create a group chat and let's just keep talking about it. So leave your questions, comments, concerns over on Substack. Please subscribe. It's so important for me. And something else that I just did that I didn't discuss is that when you're starting something over, you need to move forward without things from the past. And I spoke about this briefly on episode number 1. My friend Lena, she had made these posts and that like solidified my decision on ending the Kellyanne Cares podcast and starting this one here. Where if you're seeing everything and you're manifesting and you're visualizing and you're putting in the work, everything I wrote about in my book, but you're still holding on to the past, aka my show, it's like I'm holding on to trauma and it's not allowing me to have my dream life. I'm like living in the past and I don't want that for you and I don't want that for myself as well. So it's up to you to set boundaries so that you can actually get shit done. Do you know what I mean? And one of the things that I did, as well as I ended the show, was I will cancel my MailChimp newsletter. I had like 3,000 something on there. Subscribers, as well as my LinkedIn newsletter, which was a little bit over 1,000. And I sent out the last emails last week. And I just don't even care about the number. I am on a new path. I'm becoming a new person, the best version of myself I would like to be. I want my dream life and I want it now. And I'm holding on to the last 9 years of my life that I no longer want to. So that's what I did. So if you are trying to become a better version of yourself, there's things that you're going to have to leave behind, whether it's friends, family, a job, just something around you that doesn't make sense, that just pisses you off every day. Fucking move on, because nobody cares. Nobody cares. I say this all the time. Double down, put your head down, get to work, keep your circle tight, and move the fuck on and get your dream life starting now. Comment below on my Substack when you see this post. I have another episode coming for you later this week. I'm so excited. And if you want to book a coaching call with me, I would love that. I would love to help you move the needle in your own personal or professional life. You can visit the show notes and click those links. And I just want to remind you that all of the brands that I work with have the best sales going on right now, whether it is repurpose.io to repurpose your content online. Fetch Rewards is giving out thousands of points when you sign up. That's the app I've been using for several years that I take pictures of my receipts and it gives me points. Those points are redeemed into gift cards, which allows me to shop on Target, Amazon, Visa gift cards. Literally, I shop for free all the time because I'm always sharing my my Fetch Rewards code, which is FUF9B. All those links will be in the show notes. Sharkin Ninja are having huge sales right now, and I am an affiliate for them, as well as Procera Dose of Glow, who's closing out their sales today. And Brain MD, I'm getting a link for you. Another cosmetics company, La Belladonna is there. Aloha, Moon Brew, all of my plant-based protein, all of my supplements, all of my magnesium, you name it. I've got codes for you. So check those out. That is a way to support the show as well. I'm so grateful you're here. I cannot wait for you to hear the next episode. But please like, comment, share, leave a review. That will mean so much to me. It's a brand new show. I'm so excited for what's to come. And I hope that today's episode really hit home for you. Sorry. And if you're struggling, I'm always here to support you. And you can follow me online anywhere. Everything will be in the show notes. And I will talk to you again soon.